Today, I want to tell you about a new documentary and a new way the Angelica Theatre is using their screens. First, let's start with a question. How do you get to London or New York to see live performances of opera, theater, and ballet? Well, if you live in Irving, you simply hop on the Dart rail and get off on the Mockingbird station stop. That's where the Angelica Movie Theatre is hosting broadcasts of live events such as National Theatre's production of One Man, Two Guvnors.
Meet Francis Henshaw. Francis works for Roscoe Crab, a small-time East End gangster. Francis thinks with his stomach.
Halligan chips and mushy peas, yeah!
So he takes a second job with another governor, Stanley Stubbers. Now Francis must do everything he can to keep his two governors apart.
I can do it, as long as I don't get confused. But I do get confused easily.
What I love about this new use of the movie screens for live events is that it opens up the magic of live theater from the best production troupes in the world, and doing it this way, there's not a bad seat in the house. You always have a great view and hear everything being done on stage. The Angelica is showing operas like Werther, live from the Royal Opera House, and plays like The Merchant of Venice, live from the place that Shakespeare actually did his first works, the Shakespeare's Globe Theatre in London. I'm so glad that Irving residents, which have a great history of loving and supporting local arts and theater, now have such a great resource to experience live international theater at the Angelica. Next, I want to tell you about a wonderful documentary film about music. It's called The Music of Strangers, Yo-Yo Ma and the Silk Road Ensemble. It's directed by Morgan Neville, who gave us the Oscar-winning documentary 20 Feet from Stardom. Well, now he's turned his masterful eye on the new kind of music created by this group. The film's a great insight into the reason that the world-renowned cellist Yo-Yo Ma plays music and why he formed the Silk Road Ensemble in the first place.
The clearest reason for music, for culture, is it gives us meaning. We started as an idea, a group of musicians getting together and seeing what might happen when strangers meet. We scoured from Venice to Istanbul, Central Asia, China, and Mongolia, looking for incredible talent.
This film's not only amazing to listen to, it's a delight for the eyes as well. You're taken all over the world as you get to know several of the lead performers of the group.
American orchestra, that's very interesting.
This was like the Manhattan Project of music. No one knew what was going to happen.
I knew there was going to be naysayers.
You're taking this traditional music, mixing it together and diluting these traditions.
Arts is about opening up to possibility. Possibility links to hope. We all need hope.
The musicians we meet often come from very troubled and war-torn homelands. The film does not gloss over the pains many of them have endured while pursuing music as a career.
I'm always trying to figure out how I fit in the world, which I think is something that I share with 7 billion other people.
Since I left Syria, I found myself experiencing emotions far more complex. Like, can a piece of music stop a bullet?
In 1966, Cultural Revolution, my parents asked me to learn music to escape.
In Iran, the revolution, chaos, I had to leave.
By trying to kill the human spirit, the answer of the human spirit is to revenge with beauty.
This film is rated PG-13 and is not just for those that enjoy classical music. If you have eyes to see and ears to hear, you will love this film. You'll leave the theater swaying to the beats, and we'll talk about all you learned from it long after the credits have rolled. This will be a must-have for everyone's DVD collection. So grab your friends and family, enjoy some time out of the summer heat, and go see this movie.
I think the challenge is keeping your roots alive.
That's a new way of thinking about music, about what people can do together.
There's no East-West. It's just a globe.
We don't speak perfect English or perfect Chinese or perfect Persian, but we speak perfect music language.
Being part of this experiment, making me understand what it means to be alive.
Everybody is afraid, but you make a connection to another human being. You can turn fear into joy.